we're off for another great morning fishing on the St. John River. We launched in Woodstock about 10 minutes ago, and we're right in front of the longest covered bridge in the world here at Hartland, New Brunswick. And we're going to catch some smallmouth bass today with our guest Amanda from the Minnow Tackle Shop. It's the right color for the bait up here because they're eating 3-inch gas pro.
Yeah.
Young of the year gas pro, so that's a good color for that.
Thank you.
I shall try a fluke.
There we go.
There you are. There we go. That's what we want. Any size, Amanda?
Not too bad.
A netter? Maybe because it's on trebles. It's like Perth. They turn in that current.
First cast to the middle.
Oh, geez, that's a nice fish too. And, oh, flip. There we go. Watch your
Sweet.
fingers. Here, pliers right here.
Ah,
Mind your fingers.
you are being a very good fish.
He wasn't coming off.
No. That was a pretty decent fight, actually. I thought it was going to be a little bigger, but that's a good size, good start to the morning.
Yeah, the current, boys, it magnifies the bite.
Yeah. This was caught on the topwater chug bug. It just comes along the top of the water and has a nice little rattle inside. Bass love it.
This guy only is big because he's in the current and he thinks he's big. Yeah. Yeah, Mans has got me by about double on that. So we both got our first fish to the boat, and we are literally right under the Heartland Covered Bridge, which is the upper limit. We cannot fish past the point of that bridge pier.
I'm going to switch over to the Z-Man Canada Craw Ned rig just to see if I can get down to the bottom. We'll see if any fish are down there.
Yeah, we're in about 6 feet now. So I'm going to work us up and over towards that dock, and then I'm going to try and hold it at a slow speed so we go down, and we're going to cast in there where that sand is.
Yeah.
There's a hole in there.
So this will I'll cast it, it'll go down to the bottom, and with the head, the tail, it floats, so it stands straight up. It looks like a little leech or a small feeding fish along the bottom, and bass seem to love it. There you go. That looks like a nice one.
That actually looks like a pretty good fish. It looked like a good one. Go right up on shore over there, man, as far as you can cast.
Okay. You want me to get the net for you?
Yeah, maybe. This looks like a good one. This in the tournament is a go-to-weigh-in fish right here, I think. Always hard to tell in the water,
Yeah.
but man, he looks it.
Right on the mega bass.
On the mega bass. Whoops.
Oh, I missed him.
I can't tell where my line is. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Whoa, that's a beauty.
Yeah, that's a go-to-weigh-in fish.
Yep.
And I got that bait at your shop.
That's awesome.
Man, if you would do the honors.
That's a beauty fish.
He'd probably close to 3 pounds. Big, fat, like a broad fish.
That's the lunker of the day so far.
And one of the things we found up here in the current is a lot of times with a bait like this, is it swings in the current, they'll hit it right at the bottom of that swing. Don't know why, but they must watch it coming down.
Yeah, they're waiting for it.
They're waiting for it, yeah. The dinner bell is rung.
Rick's been having good luck over there on the Mega Bass, so I have the Mega Bass 110 FX. So as you can see, the lip actually goes up and down in the water. And yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot and see if I can have some luck too.
This is a Mega Bass Edo 110, and it's got a nice shine to it. The gas pro are running right now, and it's not quite the color, but it's a dark day and it's got some shine and flash to it. And it's not much bigger than the gas pro. The gas pro that are running would be about that big, maybe. Needle sharp, well balanced. You can throw it into the wind, and those hooks are wicked sharp.
I'm just doing an improved clinch knot. So you just wrap it a few times and then bring it back through. But I mean, the line I have on right now is 20-pound J-braid. And I just find it, I don't need 20-pound, but it's a little heavier, so it's a little smoother to cast on windy days. You got one?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just slowed the bait right down. I was actually thinking about, where I hadn't had a bite for a minute, I was thinking about throwing in there with a drop shot and just kind of walk it back. Tell you one thing, boys, these smallmouth learn early on to lever that current to their advantage, boys. He swung himself into that current, just like his weight just doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir, he says. He says, I am big. Now the water to me on this, even though it wasn't real dirty over there, this water is cleaner on this side to my eye. Scoop buddy here, there we go. There he goes. He's about half the size of the last one, but welcome to the boat.
I think it's a smaller one, but we'll see. It's my first jerkbait fish, so let's hopefully we can get it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. Poor fella. The smallest one of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had a pretty small one, but yeah, I think you got him. He didn't know he was small.
No, he was trying to be a big boy.
He's in between. He's not as big as that bigger one, but he's better than the other two I had. Oh, he's a chunk. He's a chunk.
Want me to grab the net?
Oh, I can.
You got it?
Yep. He is a chunk.
Nice.
So.
Look at that. He got himself loose. There we go. Oh, that's a good size.
Yeah. Nice one. That was a big hole in the water there, Amanda.
That's a big fish.
Yeah,
this might be the biggest fish I've ever caught.
Well, there now.
For smallmouth.
For a bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a big hole in the water that guy made.
Oh, no you don't. Just trying to go under.
And just keep him away from the motor.
Woohoo!
That's a good one right there.
That is an awesome one.
Yeah, watch your fingers. That hook's on the back side of his face.
Is it? That is definitely the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught. That was very fun. The bite right off the get-go, I knew it was a big one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. 3 pounder at least, more.
It definitely didn't disappoint. Let's get her back in the water. Yeah. There you go. That felt really good. Caught on my Mega Bass 110 FX, so it's the first time I was trying with these lips that move, but I kind of like it, and that bass really did like it.
He did like it, yeah. She liked it.
She liked it, yeah.
He hit it on the bottom again. It was just drifting. I wasn't even working it. But they're not what we're looking for. I mean, it's fun, but it's not what we're looking for.
Look at that monster.
I'm telling you, boys, you're in trouble now. I am slaying them. There's a nice sharp edge here. You'd think they'd be on it. It's 5.5 feet from the bottom of the so say 7 feet here when you count for the trolling motor, and there's a nice break coming off of that.
See if I can manage to land this one in the boat. Come here. Trying to go under.
I'll draw on this flat. We got a big shallow flat here. We're in about 4 feet of water. There's probably 7 feet of water just over my shoulder.
Sorry,
oh,
buddy.
This is a good one. Woo. He's getting bigger as he gets closer.
Whoa.
Tank.
That's the biggest fish I ever seen.
Tank. This is a tournament.
Wow, that's a beauty.
That's pretty much a tournament fish right there. Definitely a go to weigh-in fish. Yeah, that was a good one. That would definitely go to a weigh-in most tournaments. It was well over 3 pounds, probably 3.5 or better. Yeah, it's funny when he jumped out there, he didn't look that big, but the closer he got to the boat, the more he grew. Welcome back to Backwater Casting. Well, Amanda Metz and I are still on the St. John River up near Heartland. It's a rainy September day and the fishing is fantastic.
That's a good size.
So he slapped that and got the back hooks in him. There. Yep. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, I got something.
Little one, big one, little one.
It's a little tiny guy.
That's why.
Didn't even know you were a fish. Another little one.
Well, I'm going to go to a Jackall Re-Range 130, and this is actually one of my favorite baits. It's got a lot of sheen to it. I like a little bit of purple on it. It's still got some shine here, and it's got that chartreuse bottom, which really stands out on these dark days. And we have caught lots of fish. Well, you can tell just from the scuff marks and stuff on that Re-Range. It's a veteran of the bass wars.
You done yet? Woo! I would have said this is a huge one a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, like you said a while ago.
A while ago it would have been huge.
Yeah, everything changes. Oh yeah, another tank. Yeah, it's another go to the scales fish in a tournament. Yeah, it's a tank.
Want me to grab the net for you?
Yeah, maybe I should.
Okay.
Discretion being the better part of valor.
Ooh, that's a beauty.
That is a good one, yeah. Nope. She says, I saw that net.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Perfect.
fish. That's a
Oh,
lunker.
that's a good one right there, yeah.
That's huge.
So we got 4 go to weigh in fish, Amanda.
Yeah.
We're on the board.
It's not even lunchtime yet. We almost won the tournament.
There you go. Yeah. Jackall Re-Range strikes.
Didn't take long.
No, about the third cast after I put it on.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. 18 and a half, 18 3/4 inches. Seems bigger than that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But that's a tank right there. Curious. Crayfish. They're eating crayfish parts. So it shows you that fish gullet was full of crayfish, and it hit that great big Re-Range.
Woo.
A jumper.
I love when they jump out of the water.
I do too, unless it's in a tournament. Get down, get down.
Come on. It's a decent size, I think.
Yeah, do you want a net?
You know what? Maybe.
Hey, swing her this way.
Yep.
Oh yeah, geez, that's a nice fish, Amanda. Maybe? Yeah, under the boat. Rick, maybe you want a net? Maybe? Gee.
That's a good one.
Holy smokes.
I like it.
You want a net?
Hey.
I was thinking 2.5.
No, that's a pretty,
2.5, 2 3/4 is a maybe.
pretty decent size, actually.
Yeah.
I caught him on the Megabass 110 FX.
So because we're not weighing, we don't really know how much weight we got, but we are
I think we won.
definitely over 17 pounds. I got
That's
another
a good
one.
size.
Yeah, he's still not bad, but yeah, nothing like that last one. It shows you how big that fish was. This is a nice fish, and it does not look at all big compared to that other one.
Yeah. Well, we found where all the big fish
Yeah,
are.
although almost any time you would be tickled pink with this guy. I am going to net him too. I don't want to lose the jerk bait. Not good for the fish, not good for my wallet. Nice.
Beauty.
So we got to call that guy.
Yeah. Didn't make the cut.
Didn't make the cut. Well, since we were out last, Amanda, is there anything new going on at the shop?
Well, we just recently celebrated our first 1-year anniversary, so we had a pretty good anniversary event with free cupcakes and lots of prizes and giveaways from many of our suppliers. So that was pretty nice. And right now we're looking forward to next year and booking our products for next season.
Oh, yeah, that's another solid fish right there. He doesn't even want to come up. Yes, sir.
Hey, is that a muskie?
Nope.
Nope.
That's what I was waiting for. He never jumped. I'm thinking muskie.
Beauty.
That fish is fighting at least a pound heavier than he is. Well, bigger than I thought.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, he called the other one. Nice, like big, deep body. Yeah, nice one, chunky. She just was absolutely bulldogging it there.
Yeah. The fight of the one big smallmouth is way better than the fight of a, 10 smaller fish.
Yeah. I said I saw when he boiled in there and it just moved water everywhere, and I thought, not a baby bass. We got ourselves assuming we have a good smallmouth. It's hard to tell because there he is, yeah. Yeah, another good one. I don't think he's anything Amanda would need in a tournament to call with, because we would have a really good weight right now, but he's putting up a ruckus. Oh, boys, no, he's bigger than I thought. Wind's actually pushing us upriver against the current. Nice.
Here, hold on, I'll get a picture. That's a big one.
Yeah, fat girl. Could be a male. This is, he's not super big. It could be a male.
Good.
Anyway, I'm going to put it back. I'll get the scale stuff out and we'll weigh a different one.
How long have you been fishing tournaments, Rick?
Well, it's kind of funny, Amanda, because it's my wife's fault that I'm fishing tournaments. She talked me into entering a Canadian Open Pro-Am in Gananoque, Ontario in 1989. And I didn't bother because they'd been open so long, they were only taking 100 anglers. But anyway, she talked me into phoning them, and I called, and the guy said if I was willing to travel all the way from New Brunswick, he would guarantee me a spot. And I had so much fun, I had a boat ordered before I left to come home. It's not big enough, but there's a rock just out off of that big slab.
Yep.
Right behind it. So I say he's not big enough for what we're doing, but he's certainly big enough to have fun catching them. That's the first inline fish of the day.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come up. He's not done yet.
He's working.
He's working, yeah. Oh yeah, he is bigger than I thought. He's a bit bigger than I thought. But yeah, he is.
Oh, that's
too.
decent.
Yeah. Yeah, I better not. I was going to flip that. That's how you break a fishing rod. Too big. Come here, you. I need longer arms or something.
That's a decent fish.
Welcome back to Backwater Casting. Well, Amanda and I have moved downriver to get closer to Woodstock. We're catching bunches of fish down here as well, and we're going to talk to her a little bit about her first year in business with the minnow tackle shop. And I'm going to start off on this spot with the jerkbait because you've got a nice big flat here, and it's got a nice edge on this side, so we can cover water. These don't dive really deep, and the water is up just a wee bit, I think, today. So that's my choice for here. If it was calmer, I would definitely throw a topwater on the flat, and we might on the other side. The waves aren't hitting it quite as bad over there. So these are good search bait, and we're going to see if we can go get them.
Nice.
Fish on. Yeah, not one of the monsters, but he was right up just this side of that shiny line is where I tossed, as far over as I could get. Every time I say not a big fish, they put the brakes on.
They're like, who you calling small?
Oh, he's not bad. He's not big, but he's not bad. Lots of days I'd been happy to see a fish like that.
That's a nice size fish.
Yeah, there's been times. Notice how quick I was to get my fingers out of the way there. Nothing to do with those hooks in my fingers.
Bait here is the Megabass 110 Junior. It's a little smaller, so it resembles the size of the Gaspereau right now in the river. So I'm hoping that'll help attract the bass in. I got the net.
Yeah, oh yeah, friggin' net for sure. Yeah, pardon me, net for sure. Yeah, this is a donkey. It's going. No, boys, it's going where it wants. I'll tell you that. That's a beauty. Holy smokes. Come
Where
on
you
over to
going?
see Amanda.
Come see me, buddy.
I'm trying. That is a good fish right there. Look at the bronze color to it.
That's a winner.
Nope, nope.
Almost had it. There you go. Can we weigh it?
Yeah,
Did you already put it
we'll
away?
We'll weigh that one. I got everything out.
That is a beauty fish. I'll give it to you here.
Look at it.
That's gotta be a 4.5.
They say 3 pounds. That fish is bigger than 3 pounds.
Yeah, that's a 4
Scales
pound.
are off. It's a nice one though. Well, I got that one on a drop shot rig, which I just snagged on the bottom. Casting into shore and just bringing it down the drop. I mean, you can tell from the bank we got a high, fast drop here. And that was good. That was one of our better fish for the day, and it's just kind of an off-the-wall spot here. But I mean, we got one here, we got 3 there, and so not quite sure what's holding them right here, but I'll take it. Well, Amanda, you've been into it for a year now. Is there anything new coming into the shop after this much time and the challenges with the business this year?
Yeah, so we've been getting a few new product lines like Lucky Craft, Shimano will be coming in the fall. But right now our main issues are trying to keep products on the shelves. A lot of companies are still running behind due to the issues with COVID, and luckily we have been working very hard with many different companies and distributors to try to bring a lot of products into the shop, so we're faring out better than most.
Not much to talk about. Yeah, you're a hardcore angler for sure.
Thank
We've had
you.
you out twice this year. The first time we almost froze you to death, and today it rained so hard we almost drowned, and you were still the last person to put a fishing rod down.
Yeah.
Great pleasure having you out today. Used some baits from the Minnow Tackle Shop, which is great, and caught some dandy fish.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys having me out, and I mean, I caught my biggest smallmouth ever, I think, today with you, so I learned lots of tricks and tips, and I look forward to using them in the future.
Yeah, well, can't ever beat it when you get your biggest fish ever.
Yeah,
It's all good.
exactly.
Anyway, thank you so much again.
Yes, thanks for having me.